I would without question bring back the birch, and I would birch the homosexuals. And I would make them then do hard labour, and if they then committed the offence again, then I would say hard labour for life.
Right, so I'm nearly there. The workshop starts on Monday. I've officially finished the script. I say officially because I can't actually bear to try and do any more to it now, and I think it just needs to be done, so it needs to be used by some people who are not knackered, and they need to do something with it, and then from there I'll be able to rejig it for the show, which will be in November.
This is what I do believe, and I will not go along with any change of legislation which enables homosexuals to promote their activities in public places.
Few concerns I have are working with this lovely group of people is how I'm going to get across to them what this was like without it coming across as pantomime, because I think it really could, because it's so unbelievable in comparison to how we live now. And so actually in this I'm going to include some clips of things because I think it'll help. I know that the people in the workshop will watch this and it'll help them understand where I'm coming from.
Dorothy Duggan and her brother Frank describe themselves as Bible-believing Christians. They've organised a petition against any amendment to the legislation.
I can say that quite honestly. Every day for the last 5 years we have prayed that the sexual offences bill would never come through in that particular form that was brought before the House of Keys. That homosexual practice wouldn't be legalised. I mean, that is the deep concern of our hearts, that this vile act would never be legalised.
It's not hard hitting, but we're in a different time now. We are definitely in a different time now. I've been away for 3 weeks doing workshops, one of them on the Isle of Man and then 2 in Kent with NYMT. And just in the last few days of the one in Kent, I thought I'd better do some work on the script because I haven't finished it. And I got it up on my iPad and started reading it, and I was like, I'm finding this really hard to take. I'm finding it really difficult to read these words because they're so declamatory, inflammatory, that just even the word gay, I was just like, well, you know, I don't even use this word anymore because people are just people, but the word gay is all over in the text. And I spoke to my friend and I said, I'm really struggling with my own writing. Like, I'd written this stuff before I went away, and she just said to me, you've got to remember you're working with small children and your whole brain is you know, geared towards looking after them, and you would never use this language at all with them, and so that's why it's so shocking. But I think that's something to really consider, because you don't know where people are mentally, you don't know where they are in their minds. Some people will find it really easy to listen to the text and just be like, yeah, this is normal language, although I don't use it, I understand it, it's clear. And other people will probably have a little moment like me where they'll be like, oh, it's a little bit risky. So yeah, they're my 2 concerns. That is all.
We would just pray for people like that, because we know that it's that they've got it absolutely wrong. See, and we don't hate the homosexual. We saw tonight, we hate what they are doing, because after all, these are perverted desires. They're lustful desires which lead them in this way.
And I'm going to sign out. And the next thing you'll see will probably be a day 1 of the workshop, followed by day 2, day 3 and day 4. Yeah, fingers crossed, hope this goes alright.
Another controversial figure, Alan Shea, is also hoping to be elected. His campaign for gay rights has shaken the island. Homosexuality still carries a life sentence on the Isle of Man. This summer's National Day was marked by the appearance of Alan Shea, presenting a petition calling for homosexuality to be legalised. For some, it was an outrageous gesture. They were angry that attention was being focused on a minority of protesters.